So one of the things that the Patriots do have on offense, one of their main assets, is a young 23, 24-year-old receiver in Brandin Cooks. Now, they
Hmm.
only have one. He only has one more year left on his deal. And looking at the contracts that other receivers have gotten, he's going to cost a fortune to re-sign.
Yeah.
Um, Albert Wilson from the Chiefs, yeah, everyone's heard of him. Yeah, he got $8 million a year. And Sammy Watkins, who maybe has like 1,000-yard season on his resume and is kind of, I would take Brandin Cooks over Sammy Watkins. He got $16 million a year, which is
Yep.
approaching Tom Brady money. Do you think the Patriots could be able to afford Brandin Cooks next offseason?
Probably not. Because he's going to get a contract like that because that's what. I just look around the league. That's what some of these guys are getting. Sammy Watkins. What were the official numbers on Watkins again? Three for.
Uh, 3 years, 16 mil per, so like 48
Yeah.
million, I think, total for over 3 years.
Right. And I think Brandin Cooks brings a valuable dimension to the Patriots offense, but he's not worth that. He really isn't. So I think maybe when the Pats made that trade, they hoped that they could have him for more than 2 years. When they made the trade, they knew they would have him for a minimum of 2 years. But it's it's not worth that kind of money to me, and some other team is going to be willing to pay him that. If I'm Brandin Cooks, I'm not touching an extension that the Patriots offer until he hits free agency because he's seen what some of these receivers get paid in free agency. So I would fully expect him to explore the market, and at that price, I don't know if the Patriots will try to retain him. That said, I mean, this is next year we're talking here, so who knows what Edelman's situation is then? Amendola, who knows if he's on it? So maybe they're at a position where they feel they need to because they don't have much else at wide receiver. But that would be surprising to me if the Patriots were going to pay Brandin Cooks something like $15 million a year. It's way too much money.